And of course, add in the fact that in order to crank the turret to turn, it requires, like, you know, all of the hydroelectric power in Sweden. Fucking water wheels turning, cows fucking turning around in a mill in order to make that turret move at like 3 degrees. Yeah, yeah, sure. Man, I can't believe it. We found like the hidden gem that is the ISM. Who'd have thought? Tier 10, 357 with 2 RDs at top. 2 RDs type of like 2 RDs at top, so it's like a 257. They have a 60 TP and a Foch. We have 268 per. I think we go south and just see how it goes. Both teams are pretty slow. Like, their team is faster. Both teams are... The mediums are slow mediums on both sides. So, like, 50-41's Conqueror. The 430's the only, like, kind of fast-ishy medium. Like, I'm not counting that. But, like, there's not... If all of these tanks were, like, T-54s and shit, or bad APs, or, you know, you kind of make a slightly different adjustment, thinking, okay, like, this stuff isn't gonna just get down here instantly. At the same time, we're not gonna get down there instantly. Good thing is, our 268 version 4 is pushing south, which means we are going to fight here. I'm assuming he's pushing south, like, he's pushing in, I mean. All 3 of our 50-41s went the other way? Yep, all 3 of them did. I don't think 50-41s are great in time. I mean, they can do it, but I think they're far better over here. They didn't immediately push in, got his shot, and then... They don't have a lot that can deal with him. I mean... Guy came in on the other side. That other guy's looking to come in and I thought. Alright, just fire now. Just get the shot out early so we can get on reload. Has to use it. He's trying to track me. This clip is done now. A clip of... Oh wait, it was the fucking it was the 69 gun. That's why he had an extra shell. Are you surprised? It's Arta. Who else would it shoot at? A 268 version 4? No. German, the best Polish tier 9 heavy that money can buy. Doesn't seem to be their stuff behind it, or it would have been shooting at our guy. Just wait, aim this before we go. Damn it, we still hit high. I was considering just going for driver's hatch because he was slightly above, or below me, I mean. Like, not slightly, he was below me. Slightly angled. Just taking it. Don't want to stop and aim. Okie lemon skokies. Oh, hello. Maybe better for me to push like that. That's what I normally would do. Damn, this took a long time to climb. Hey, already shot at him. Shoot him twice. Does all reload me still, yeah. Did I hit too low? Oh, he's got the BL9. I think I hit too low. I was trying to hit his upper pike, but I think I just hit too low. That's where I was aiming. Yeah, I just hit too low. You can see right there. I wasn't aiming at lower plate. Yeah, give me the nudge. Oh, it doesn't do it. He weighs more than me? switch an HE just in case. Dude, maybe I should have stayed on HE. Yeah, I want you. Kronvagen was... It was just... There were, from what I recall, there were 2 test server patches when the Kronvagen was coming out. The first iteration of it, the Kronvagen was entirely way too brokenly OP. Second version, it was entirely underpowered. And in the second version was the one that they went with. It was a big difference. It was something like... The Kronvagen, like... They nerfed its overall clip time by a ridiculous number. I want to say it was like 7 or 8 seconds or something like that. It clipped 7 or 8 seconds faster, and it had like another like half a second or second intra-clip like in between. Like it reloaded in 2 seconds. Or it was like slightly worse than the 50B in some ways, but like it made it where the 50B was completely obsolete. The first iteration of the Kronvagen that they were introducing was like, well, I mean, not completely obsolete because of pen differences, but it, you know. It was really, really strong. And it needed to be nerfed, but they nerfed it too hard. And then there was also just a transition in the way they went about things, because I realized the patch after the Kronvagen came out was the mouse patch that everyone loves. So you release a tank that does all these hold-downy stuff, and then you release the up mega buffed mouse. Then after that, you have the Type 5. Or was that the same patch as the mouse? I think that was the patch after the mouse. It was like a patch and a half or something. It was like a half patch or something when they did the Type 5s, I think. Can't remember. Yeah, Kron is still really fast. It's really fast downhill. Like it has IS-7 syndrome where Kronvagen goes very, very fast downhill, and in particular, it has, if memory serves, it has rather shit terrain resistances, but it has good terrain resistance on hard terrain. So in other words, because I remember looking at timings and stuff when it was coming out for Gold League back then, Himmelsdorf in particular was one of the maps where it was like, you know, especially on Himmelsdorf attack, but defense as well, it could go downhill super duper fast. And it could even get to B0 really quickly. But then I had the problem of being a Kronvagen. The LT's coming behind me. I'm stopping here, sorry. Couldn't tell. Sure. Remember, there's 3 RDs. I didn't want to sit on either side in my 49. I knew I could get there before anything else gets there on the enemy team. And I just wanted to make sure I got there, aimed in as well as I could, and the fact that he went flying was just easy peasy and underneath him. I should have been a little faster and just taken a snap. Hello, Cryptic Shock. Or high roll. How high was it? Oh, it was a low roll, technically. Technically, I low rolled on the PTA. I have 910 damage with my HE. I penned him. Shit, I went to the wrong spot. Oh no, and then I turned. It may not even be a good idea to be up here, to be frank. It's gonna... I'm not gonna be able to come in with enough speed, I don't think, effectively. Go for one really quick snap. I think we hit him in the gun. There we go. And it sounded like... I didn't check mines, but it was in the patch notes, and I'm pretty sure they got rid of this boost. next patch. So we gotta make use of it while we can, chat. Right? Right! Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, it was the 90. I didn't know the 90 came in low ground. Conqueror pushed up and stuff. I mean, their 90 can't kill our 90, right? Or our 44, I mean, he killed our 90. Or LT, I mean. Waiting for a second before I pick up for... Oh, they're turning around for the Conqueror. Why? Why, Germ? Why would you do that? Why would you rotate your fucking hull? Why would you rotate your stupid fucking hull, Germ? Look, another low roll. Dude, he was aiming the whole time. That brother should have just blinded at me. I'm gonna counter push on D, I think. Rip that one. Hey, spotting damage! Oh, the 60 TP just kills him. 57 may have pushed up, though. I want to wait and see that. I think our 60 TP bounced him. 7. Ravioli's up. We'll push. Why would you push into it? Literally, of all the things you could have done, that was the one thing to get yourself killed. All you had to do was just not do that. Conway's trying to get behind you and stuff. Like, all you had to do is just not do that. You have to get on this 57. I guess 57 fucked up. Didn't pen his shots. It's loaded. There's 1. 2. Shooting at things he can pen, which is going to be me now.
We're immobilized. One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy hit.
Oh, come on.
Get going.
57 out reloads me. I'd rather not fucking deal with that shit now. No, that's all on you fucks now. Someone's gonna pretty much out reload me. You guys fucking deal with it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, the 57 was kind of special, is how I pretty much figured that whole thing. He's shooting heat, too. Been able to just pen that dude's driver's hatch, but he just kind of didn't know how to pen, I think, a lot of things. Enemy
vehicle destroyed.
Is that him missing and hitting that wreck? He's got to be out on the water then. He's up on the booster and he charged through the middle. I don't see any trees knocked down. Didn't those guys come through the 8 line? On our team? Or did they not? I think he just charged up here. I guess technically he could have charged over there too. Hey, Ben. Oh, am I thinking of doing tests for a bit? Maybe. I don't think there was ever a time he could have gotten past us on the 1-2. There was never a time he could. Yep, that's where I thought. That's the only spot. I saw 2 guys going there, but they didn't check each corner. The other option was that he was hiding down the low ground and they did this. And they didn't see him. But when we were doing this was all wide open. That's when this guy went in there and shit. And there was options for him to drive like this and stuff. A lot different than the Tier 8 Premium to me. But I did not play the Tier 8 Premium on test. Felt very weird. Although it goes faster, it didn't feel faster. It felt a lot more maneuverable than the Tier 8 Premium, but that's probably mostly the physics changes that they did with that, where they changed the values of how they maneuver at low speeds and shit. It felt far more maneuverable in more effortless ways, like just general driving. But I really, really did not like that they found. Like I just don't see the point in the Tier 10 right now. Like, give it a 2-shot autoloader and we'll begin to discuss. But without that, I legit, the only thing that makes it better than the Tier 8 is it goes a little it's like it's so marginally better than even just the Tier 8 at this point. That's a Tier 9. Tahiti fan subbed. Well, thank you, Tahiti, for the sub. You've definitely subbed before. It must have been a while. Tahiti, I'm gonna give you the brofist. Brilliance of the artist. I have all the time in the world to give you brofist. Thank you, man, for the sub. I can have a nice little chill time. This is germ time. Germ time is already time. After this shot, I should start relocating towards hill. So let's drink quickly. Look at that. Look at that motions. Oh. Teed up very nicely for me. Oh! He saved the kit! Oh, didn't matter. I think the guy that killed him, yeah, the T10 was gonna kill him anyway. I just got, I stole some of that damage. Hope we make it. Oh, little friendly fire. Oh, the 1390's been sitting here all game long. All game long. Then he goes in, and then he gets shot. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels real bad. Hey, why am I not just firing on the moon? No, yeah, like type thingy. Boom. Headshot. Oh, close one. I forgot, yeah, I don't have to aim. It was close. It almost stunned him. It was very close to stunning. I think our other already started to stun him. The IC was just lit. The Udas was lit at the beginning, so I'm just gonna aim here and see. Trying to tee up the mini-map. I'm blinded and shot dirt. Bingo bango, Lancelot. Wow, this is kind of close. Lightweight just died. So the Su-130's come over here, or somewhere there. Oh no, it's the ICU-130. Okay, okay. Yeah. We finally get a tier 4 match in the AMX-40. The duck already ruins everything. Aww. In the end, you're still a duck. Some of you, I mean, you've got that going for you. They can never take that away from you. You can never take away the fact that you are a duck and you will always be a duck. Right? That was a big delay on using that kit boil. Aw, I missed him for 411. C'est la vie. Minus 10 seconds. Ugh. It's really fucking hard being me, isn't it? Oh yeah, that shot's out. I'm gonna help the shit out of you in a second, Etsy. Easy. Apparently mission completed again. Oh, apparently we just completely did the mission. Oh, okay. First teacher says bourbon and poor choices. Good evening again. An alliance! I just saw they also changed a lot of the missions, but I didn't really look at it. Look, I did 2 missions. Oh, chat. Oh, God. Told you guys I wasn't really going to be tryharding for at least like a week or whatever, right? Like I was like, maybe at the end of this week, maybe I'll try to try hard again and try to mark something. I think the universe is trying to tell us something. I think the universe is trying to tell me what I need to do. Because has this really been trying? It doesn't feel like it's been trying. You know, we're 1 mark in with however many battles we got played. So, just saying. Chat, I could put my feet, like, I can move my drink, like, just over to here. Prop my feet up right here. I can just situate myself for a lovely 3 marking session. Look. Battles! Battles! We did it in 58 battles, we're 7 battles ahead. 7 battles ahead! That! Look at that! Jeez! Hold on, let me check the missions. What it's selected real quick. I didn't look at that. Universe may be trying to tell us something. I think it is, chat. It automatically selected this mission for me to play. They are showering me in medals. Showering me. Like we'll do a smooth transition to non-arty. We'll play a Type 5. Wait, first. Low Warlock. Please, no more cancer. Aw, Warlock, it's not cancer. Think of artillery as like... how would you look at it? I don't think of it as a disease. It's a pleasure. Artillery in World of Tanks is like that feeling of, you know, sunshine on your face on a nice Saturday afternoon. Smell of grass, freshly cut in the early evenings of a lovely summer evening. That's what arty is. It's joy for everyone. It puts smiles on everyone's faces. Everyone knows that artillery makes the world a better place. If we didn't have artillery, I mean, Jesus, that's like having a life without laughter. It's no life at all to live. Look at this game. This game will be joyless. Look at it. World needs artillery. Without it, it's just an empty existence. Hey, Big. Bobo Solo, hello, everybody. I spawned over here too. I might as well just kind of go in this direction. Figure out where people go. $4 multipass. Arty's brought to you by the folks that killed John Wick's dog? No. Arty is John Wick's dog. And all of you forum trolls and Twitch trolls say that you hate artillery, you guys are the mob guys that killed John Wick's dog. Turns out you guys are the bad guys. After all that, thought you were the good guys. I mean, think about it. The bad guys in movies don't tend to think that they're a bad guy. I stopped to try to hit. I don't have that much coming here, so I was like, kind of like, but everything's super heavy. There is no arty and stuff, but I was hoping that Leo was going to poke for us. Because I can still just drive forward afterwards. It doesn't make that big of a difference. I want to hit our scent, but I may. Very fortunate. I bounced. Somewhat angled to him, but not to everything. Close. I could stay in that pocket. This may hurt. Oh, he didn't stay to dump clip. I didn't see him dump a second clip. Maybe he was switching heat. I'm coming, team. Peccary, welcome. joy. Guys, I told you, I looked at the stats last night. I recently hit 1,000 games played in an arcade. Pretty amazing when you... Shooting 57's fine. Just need to shoot something. Easy. Very stressful. These last two games have been incredibly stressful. I don't remember seeing the E4 shoot, but seeing that they're have to shot hitting. God damn it! They both had already jumped anyway. Should be enough of a net there to deal with that. Those guys going in. The back came back. But 2PE4 I thought was more. Well, I guess. It's amazing what the Type 5 is compared to an E100. I do almost as much damage as an E100. I reload faster. And I don't have to aim. Or pen. I guess 750 alpha, right? Like, I mean, I roll 500 pretty consistent. Grand scheme of things. And I have the potential to do a shit ton more, right? Oh, I hit the back of the turret. I was trying to aim lower and I think I just aimed too high. Big meaty nothing there. Just continue. Oh, they're all over there. I mean, kind of tired. I just mark myself on the cap. Yeah, we won't. Fine. We'll see if we get the miracle potential shot. What if someone camps? Nobody camps in World of Tanks. Everybody knows that nobody camps in World of Tanks. The one thing that World of Tanks has taught me is that most people on Earth are brave. And they download video games to live out their fantasies of being, you know, tanks smashing through buildings and other tanks and, you know, bringing it to the enemy. And if there's anything, I mean, I know that people do not like to just hurdle, camp, do fuck all. They hate that. I don't think camping's a problem. Everyone always pushes. They can't stand the shame of sitting in a bush, a back, a base. Like, I mean, that's where they spawned. They like to be adventurous. Drive out, see the world. Look at this beautiful lake that I got to see away from my base. I would have never seen that if I'd stayed in my base and camped. Nobody camps. they have more here than us. Especially since I took some damage early, too. Just have to keep... need to not bounce those. Like, killing the 53 TP is really good, but I need to keep damaging that, too. I'm not really sure where he's... So we hit him twice, but we didn't pen either. About to load. Beefy boys. I should snipe at the beginning and then figure out what to do. Like, someone spots this stuff, I can get potential some shots. Scout trying to counter scout our guys, just go up to the spot. And then flex from there. I can't frontline anything, I can't hold a position. I have to basically snipe and look for things. I can't kill anything outright. That was possible. Just really wanted to get the trees down. The AMX 31 over here. I don't think our 1390 poked up high enough to spot this. Not sure. I mean, this thing should be dead. He went straight to here and then went to that. Like, I mean, or he went straight like this. He's not supposed to be able to live down there. Not supposed to. Pixel. But no pixels connect. Nerf's taking shots now. It's like when you shoot, sometimes people figure it out that they can shoot. they look around and they go, huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Thing. Sure. You have a Roomba in the back here, which means like their guys should be like that prosciutto's in a bad spot. Chink up though. I don't like being this defensive. God damn it.
Nepřátelský obrněnec je poškozen. Nepřítel je zasažen.
Alright. Got two. The fact that he never... This is what I'm gonna deal with, huh? Yeah, was it a good idea? Yeah, I'm clipping, but... This guy from beginning.
Neprošli. Poškodili jsme je. Vyskočte, tohle vozidlo má...
I'm just very surprised that this has been allowed, that AMX was allowed to do anything. For one thing I know is that this is death always, especially like when you're lit doing it from the start. I just don't know if people realize that they can shoot him? Like, he's here. Oh, the LTTB did the I see Unicum I trade. It just happens. Knight bounced at 69, so he didn't end up dying. Hey, Appendage. I want to listen to this. Listen to Street God of War. Oh, later. Album name. It's just they kind of like our team was sitting very, very defensive, right? So I can sit defensive with everyone else too, but we need to posture somewhere. We're losing on the 9 line. We're doing okay on the 1 line, but we should push up a little bit so that because all right, here's what fucks us in that situation. If their team pushes into the bowl that I was in my TVP, if their team just does that, just with a mutts or anything, it starts shooting that wheezy area where our guys are on the 1 line in the side for free. And our guys on the 1 line are like, we're getting shot by 2 things, and you're sitting where we were at the beginning, and you're going, it's okay, when you die, we'll get a shot. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. So we need to push up, because we're not going to win on the 9 line. So let's just be a little bit in there. We dumped our clip in the 69, we only got 2 to count. The LTTB pushes in. They start poking out in other areas too, and the AMX 30 just moves over to do that too. I could have gotten safe to 1, but I couldn't get safe to both. And I ended up getting shot by both, but the 69 hit me a couple times. I was trying to make it a hard shot, but hey. Time to jump ship for Wii tanks? Play more Pirates of the Caribbean. I could do that at some point. I've done it before. Watchmen watches, hello. Team balance is partially the reason for blowouts. It's not always the reason. It can be. The reason why I say that is there's a lot in the game that is imbalanced, and there are also the inherent nature of the way that the game plays for steamrolls, quote unquote. Because you can see it in ranked battles. Ranked battles are supposed to be roughly equivalent teams in terms of ranked ratings and stuff, right? But you would see it all the time where, you know, I streamed it too, where depending on the map, it's like, oh, We're playing on this map in a ranked battle. This map on this side gets slaughtered by that side. And you would see that pretty consistently with a handful of really, really side-favored maps. That was part of it. The other is the nature of... The second a team starts gaining an advantage, it becomes hard to come back from. One of the common ways that you're able to claw back from a sure defeat is enemies just doing stupid things, assuming that the game is won. That is one of the most common ways that you end up winning in a lost game. Because they do something like just push when they shouldn't. Right? And that you know, it's like, oh, and they'll do it based on things like numbers of tanks alive. It'll be like, oh, they've lost 5 tanks, we've lost none, let's just push. Instead of realizing, oh, you know what, this is a 3v3 on this side, and we've been, like, you know, losing our trades the whole time. You know, we're down HP, and then they just kill you, right? And then it's like, oh, well, now all of a sudden you have a game, right? As opposed to just being like, oh, well, the enemy's pushed in on the other side, they've won that side, maybe we should just not do that. So that's enemy TVP shooting? Oh, God! Trying to get there before the TVP would light me. And... much fun. Oh god, I wish they wouldn't leave. Don't leave me! Yeah, I made it when you just barely weren't able to see me. It would be nice if you bounced one with your shitty pen. Jesus, it's heat loaded, but still, man. They're gonna be pushing. I'm gonna have to be able to drop into mid. Party is so much fun. So what that is a case of the enemy understanding how to do this and ours not doing that. We had a bunch of people that kind of wanted to do the thing where they do the little damage at the start. Our T100 had driven up, but, like, you know, the TVP lights them, right? Everyone just kind of wanted to farm here. They had someone that did this immediately, and I had the worst spawn. I'm in a 268. So, because no one went up to here, nothing was denied. And I just barely made it before the TVP poked out again to relight. So I was able to get in here dark. As the last person to arrive in the slowest tank. I could have dropped off if I didn't take 550 damage from Artie. So that's simple. I was in a position to be able to still back off and get safe in time after the next shot. But Arta had a different idea. And yeah, I told you this was not going to be close, right? I told you exactly what was going to happen in this game. Yeah, pretty much. What was going to happen is this guy got left out to dry with I don't remember what the other tank was with. I think it was this. Because once they pushed up into that area that I was in where I died, it's over. This was closer than I thought it would be. Or they had 6 guys left. I have a feeling that was cleaning up shit at the end. Rise 3 AFK. Yeah, one of the things that passive teams have a lot of... Okay, here's what a lot of teams have trouble understanding. Or not teams, pubs, but in games. This is one of the most complicated game theory type things in World of Tanks, psychology. A lot of people have a lot of trouble understanding when push and when not. And they really have a hard time understanding any sense of urgency. They don't realize sometimes when they are really out of time and they have to make something happen fast. You see it all the time with the, I desperately don't want to take a shot of damage, so I will continue to side scrape and poke and aim for this guy rather than just drive forward because I not only have to kill him, I need to keep driving and get to him or I need to go back, right? And pubs tend to do one of two things. Either they push when they shouldn't because they go, oh, we've lost. Fuck it. I'm pushing.
Nepřítel zasažen. Průstřel.
We've lost, I'm pushing. We've lost on the other side, I'm pushing now. Or, we've lost on the other side, I need to be defensive now. And a lot of people, most of the time in World of Tanks, will make the incorrect decision on whether, okay, we lost on the other side, does that mean we have to push? No, the situation here may still be bad. It may still be, maybe I don't want to push. Maybe it's still a really bad... Stupid. He's more important than the 6-8 to damage.
Nepřítel zasažen.
1.
Poškodili jsme je.
Right? So, like, let's say they push in and kill all of this. Well, do we have to push all into this? Probably not. It's probably better not to. Especially if you know numbers. If you're like, oh, you know what? The enemy... The enemy killed our town. Both teams sent 2 tanks to the town. They killed our 2 tanks. And 13 tanks in the enemy team, roughly, are in the field, and 13 of our tanks are out here. You don't push. You just go back and handle... Look, it's guys, it's just two tanks pushing us. No need to freak the fuck out. Most people just don't have the correct understanding of what to do and when to do it. He saw me. I'm gonna go in between. Takate.
Nepřítel je zasažen.
Oculate, I was surprised by that. Well, it would have been by that. Or he's gonna load in a second. I'm trying to hope. See how he just kind of comes effortlessly back out. Only taking the damage that I did to him. 268 is very dead. Just gonna kill. I know that he's aiming. It's still not an easy shot for him to hit. It's almost max draw, or it's basically max draw. How do we get damage at the end? That's the question. One of them had peeled off at least. Yeah, blowouts aren't really the thing that impact my frustrations, to be honest. I mean, it can be frustrating. Like, it can be a frustrating thing to have happen, but it's not like something where I just go, oh my god, it's just all blowouts. It's like, sometimes I just, like, brush that off. It can be frustrating, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I agree with you in that there's a lot more things that I get irritated by before that. For sure. We're just not going to do damage. Shouldn't have forced. The FE could be sitting right here. I guess he could have been out here, actually. Assume he's on reload and gonna kill me. Wasn't the E3 that seemed on me. I didn't think you could see me from there. So I was kind of close. Like, this is a shit game, even though that's true. Like, that was a steamroll. I felt like it's a victory, right? So you tend not to think about it as much, but those are what I call the it's a steamroll. I usually call them like effortless or I'm irrelevant. This team was most likely going to win for whatever reason. We were on the bad side on highway, and it was not close anywhere ever. And that's pretty much how I saw that. Like, it was just... Now, was our team just statistically, like, 99% chance to win? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It just... There were 8 TDs per side, and our team pushed aggressively in town, and we didn't completely puss out in the field, and their team only sent 2 guys out the field plus a T100. They had so many TDs in the base and stuff for so long. It just kind of ended up being... It's like a game that you just, you know, you show up and you say present, right? I don't feel like I was challenged. That's where I say I'm in autopilot. I'm not really doing anything. I didn't even do much damage. I did probably like under 2k damage, right? I didn't even actually look like it was very little damage. It was 2k damage, 2200 with the kill. And we got unlucky on the T100, I thought. But it's not like... I was never under much pressure. Really wasn't. Never under any threat. So you just kind of go through the motions. You just move on to the next one. Like I said before, it's World of Tanks sometimes is like chasing that fix, is what, or at least for me, it's chasing that fix of you get that one super hard carry game where you are allowed to do the things, and a lot of stars have to align for that to happen. Both your team has to be bad, their team has to be bad, or whatever. But if you're doing everything correct and your team isn't doing everything wrong, then you rarely get the chance to do a super hard carry. Because if your team is not doing everything wrong, then they don't all die and lose the enemy, leaving you in a situation where, oh, fuck, there's 5 of them, I have to kill them. Right? Typically. So, certain stars have to align, has to be certain maps, certain situations. Things like Artie, for example, and TDs in the base, they end up removing the possibility for some of those. That's why I get... Yes, there's all the stuff with the mechanics of them, the stun, everything, right, that's annoying. The thing is, damage that will always... You have a finite number of resources. I have 1950 HP, period. When that runs out, my game is over. No matter what I do. And if the Artie just keeps splashing me for 300 each time, and I can't do anything to stop it, there's nowhere I can go, then there's nothing I can do to get myself in a situation where maybe I can do something to carry game, do something, right? This could hurt.
Enemy armor is damaged. Track hit.
See, isn't that fun? Just to try to get up here. I had a bad spawn. 183 hit me from all the way at D2, it just gets there in time, you know. So now I'm at 800. We'll have to see how the whole game goes. You know, Mark's whole team may die, their whole team may die, but only one already splashed me. I don't think he did damage. He did 80 damage. Right? But, like, what overall is going to happen? Our 277 lit very little as far as tanks there. Honestly, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just gonna go proxy. He's there, and there's not that much overall. I just need to deny them this. Just don't let them have this right now. Because it's only an E4 that can go kill him right now without them all relocating. So you just make them get that much pressured out. It's 3 Arties and shit, and the Artie can splash me too from south. Well, it can splash me from other, but particular south against this, but it's not an easy splash, but then again, I'm not in a good tank. But deny them the ledge so that these guys have a little bit more freedom of movement. Jesus Christ. Really sucked on that shot, buddy. Debating on using the kit, but what if I get tracked in an awkward spot? Just use it.
Enemy armor is hit.
God damn, dude! Why are you so bad at this? I don't want to go any further. I should have been ready, but... Oh god, now I bounced him.
Their armor. We're immobilized.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Bada-boom is not a good name for you.
Go.
Leopard wants to come now. Here it comes.
We've damaged them.
He didn't. Even. There goes the rack. Isn't that fucking joyful? 15 seconds. I should just go for it. Hope there's not a TD in the base.
Enemy armor destroyed. We've lost a track. We're stuck here.
Guess surprised. Not much point in using that kit. I'm not gonna be shooting at anybody anytime soon anyway. $413 spotting damage. Oh boy, oh boy. I'd be hard pressed to think that that CGC at that point in time though didn't have a better shot on anything else. I got 50 of that. Yay! Okay, make sure we go completely dark. CGC should be loaded, I think. Again, that's his best possible shot right now. He has shots on nothing else on the map. But that. Still awkward as fuck for me to actually try to push. But the other options are to go north. Which, I mean, it's like... Here's what it's how do I get damage and hopefully not die? It's not sit there and do nothing. I have to go forward, hope that they don't see me, don't shoot me, whatever, and I can get in a position to hopefully do some damage. That's all it is. We can lose, but we shouldn't.
Enemy armor is hit.
Saw the tree go down.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
It's a question of when they're all pushing north and stuff, is he gonna turn around to come shoot at me? It. Under dim. Whatever it was. 173. Another one-sided game. Yeah, and it was airfield, so it's super fucking depressing. Discarded, hello. Think this is a good tank? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that 277 bounced me the first two times with AP, did he not? And the last time was heat. You hear me say this all the time, Dodo was a broken record about it, and he was right. British, the track models on most British tanks, like, Super Conqueror is an incredibly good example of it. Heat reacts really badly with it. There's a lot of just zero damages with heat. AP, APCR, great. Heat, no. And the same thing with the Ascent Action X. But the last one, you saw how I try to wait till I feel like he's about to shoot, but realistically, I'm an Ascent Action X. It shouldn't matter, really. Like, maybe I get him to flub one shot on a lol RNG, but I shouldn't make him flub any. Especially because he's under no pressure, because no one is shooting at him. He's got all the time in the world to aim. He has, I've already shot him. Like, he's not trying to bait my shot or anything. Like, it's all fucking, shoot where the little light, shoot it. Heat on this is just bad. It can be really, really rough. Even just perpendicular, you can get fucked by RNG, but well, I mean, just aim higher, but It's just really bad. And if you're fighting, in particular, yes, a Super Conqueror, but like Ascent, which has terrible hull armor, fire AP. If you have the option, if you have all the time in the world to think about, well, do I want to shoot AP or do I want to shoot? Unless you're gonna have to be snapping hard and shoot at the turret, for example, 250, 260 AP is more likely to pen like on this than 330 heat. I keep forgetting Badger. That's the case with pretty much all the Centurion tanks and the Conqueror, the heavies as well. But I want to preface it by, like, there are different armor values on them as you go up. Like, you know, I don't think it's really the case with, say, the Comet, for example, or the Cromwell. Like, I don't know anything about those armor profiles and stuff. I'm sure that those are not anything. But on Conqueror, Super Conqueror in particular, and even the Centurion and Carnarvon, like tier 8 and above, but in particular on the Conqueror and the Super Conqueror. Those two. More so than the others, from what I remember. Sheridan, oh god. Fabulous. Hyperion, hello. Is Dodo referencing Dodoma. The Great One. Dodo was still playing occasionally. He was, Dodo was, he was going back to school or something. And right now he said, or at least right now, this was like a month or two ago, he said he has really shitty internet. He was playing like tanks occasionally. Like I think he was showing up to like a couple of Clan Wars battles for Otter and stuff. I don't know if he's done that lately. Just because they like needed people, but his internet was like really, really spotty, and he was having like lots of packet loss and shit. And I think he's just been generally busy IRL and stuff. Hopefully we can get Dodo back. And we talked to Zevin briefly last night. He said he'll come back soonish. Soonish. I don't know when that is, but he said he will play tanks again. He's not gone and he's not dead. You guys don't need to worry. I don't like going that far to the left. Debating. I'm looking at where people are going. We have an overabundance of things here, and I don't have a turret. The Conqueror will probably go there, and that's probably right. I hate going here, but probably should, honestly, as a Badger. I was seriously considering just going to here. It's only a tier 9 badge already, so... Akudelo. Oh, I just got bait.
We're immobilized. Track hit.
He is angling in a way that I don't pen it.
We didn't even scratch them. We fixed the track. Get going.
Just making the angle as big as I can.
We've damaged them.
Dude, you want to keep poking?
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Problem is that Kronwagen reloading, or I realize.
Track. We're stuck here.
Just normally a 140 wouldn't sit there and wait. Okay, you guys finally decided to join me. Thank you. Wondering when that would happen. Didn't have anything to shoot at for a while. I cannot get tracked there. Alright, I need to switch to HE and just start down. I don't like that stuff can back off to me. Right now where the 430 is, it's kind of blocking me a little.
Great shot.
I need to turn for that then. Okay, they got it. Just HE it. Retract it. Better than nothing, but I'd like to do more. Waffle in the back probably kills us, but
We didn't even scratch them.
A lot of HP still. Base seems okay to me, by the way. We're not going to be able to get the Quan through. It's too risky. The last HE shell I should have had AP loaded. It's going to be loaded. Seriously? Stupid fucking cron angles. I cannot believe that bounced. So again, we know 54E1's back there. There's Earl. That's what I was waiting for. He only had a track shot. He had a shot on the hull, but he was making it so thin. I can just sit here. Probably get already, but like I can let them push that and I can stare at this. So I should have switched. Hoping that Binox lights him instantly. There. The enemy conqueror got the mouse. Or no, that was our mouse. Our conqueror. I thought for a second it was a friendly fire. We flubbed some shots that we shouldn't have flubbed. That's pretty much this game. Then you have things like that too. Serious? What the fuck's going on? Looking forward to campaign. I know very little about it, other than it starts next week, and I have no idea when I have to play tanks and all that. I know I want the Chieftain because everyone's wanted the Chieftain for the longest time, and people said it looks like it should be good. I have no idea how it stands with Malho versus Bulba and all that stuff. I don't even know like how Clan Wars works now. I really don't understand how new shit works. I just remember when they changed it from the chip system and stuff like that. It was like Clan Wars now. I remember when it was like tied to strongholds and stuff, where it was just you have to play like 80 battles a day in normal Clan Wars, and it made no sense to me for no gold all the time. That's the way I remember it when I was like, yeah, I'd rather not. But for the campaign, I don't know, because the way that the Clan Wars campaigns worked before, like again, I don't know how Fame breaks down now and how all that shit works. But the way that it worked before, usually, as weird as this sounds, and I'm sure it's that way now if things are still semi-similar, because the way that Clan Wars events work is typically the rules are generally the same for all servers, just the numbers are different. You know, for server population. Like, imagine if it's like, you know, we're going to give away 1,000 chieftains or whatever. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. We're going to give away 1,000 chieftains on NA. But on EU, it'll be like, we're giving away 4,000 chieftains, right? Or are you 10,000, you know, depending on the populations. But, like, the rules are generally the same. But what that means is, because of the way clans work and stuff, I remember there being several campaigns where it was like, the top clans, it was better to just not compete over it. I mean, there was some competition, but then after it was decided who's going to win first place or whatever, based on how it had gone to a certain point, it was like, you know, it's better to just not get in each other's way and make sure that each of us get as many tanks or whatever for everyone, because that's usually how that works. It's like, I want to make sure that each clan, everyone gets this, you know, Bulba's going to want to get as many chieftains or whatever as they can for people. But I don't know if there's like other rewards that people want. I really don't know. But I want a chieftain. Rusty Nut. Hello. Not real chief. Can you post link? Go for it. Get to the chopper. Sand Surf. Sand Surf. Is that the armor model on it? So does it have like an insane armor model? I saw that it has high alpha, right? It has a 440 alpha gun, correct? Or is it higher than that? Oh, I'm not completely shaved, low kick. I'm going to the 8 line. It's all 8s, but... Or, I mean, all 10s. Type 5 is annoying and stuff, but... I think I should. It's just 2 FEs. Point to that, hold down. 7-7's already there. They have a beautiful truck. Switching HG now. I should have switched before. Lovely FEs. Well, he penned him, but got him. Trying to fuck him, but I also wasn't trying to simp him. Car destroyed yet? Still not. Now when I don't want HE loaded, an E100 just pokes out. Flat turret and all. A better version of me. With the amount of guns there, here's what we should do. We should leave now. It's too many. Way too many. Better for us to back off while we can. That 277 backed off. Like, we have a lot on the hill, and we're gonna pretty much hope that we have more than they do. I don't even necessarily want to stop here. I'd kind of like to get over here. It's just, there's too much there. And too much HE stuff. Like, it's just too much. It's senseless for me to poke. I will take damage, and I will most likely not do damage in return. Or if I do damage in return, it will be less than what I take. Guaranteed. The Type 5 alone pretty much guarantees that. Like, I'm gonna have a hard time penning him. I'm not hard time, but, like, I can't aim it. I have to deal with him and the other shit, too. It's just a question if we could do this quick enough. We just go to here to try to bait a crossfire. Because if they push towards us over here, then they run into bad crossfires in general. Remember, there's going to be more behind him. It's not just that guy. 705, I mean. D100. Jet. Shot. Hey! Tight missed. It just presents an awkward crossfire when they have to deal with this, and with Hill. High rolled him. This is gonna be slim though. Haven't lost on the hill. I don't know. We sent so many to the hill that I hope we don't lose. Got him. I've been looking, just trying to keep as small as possible. Now he's now realized get a better angle. Now he's holding it. Now here's my Jew. I didn't check the HP though for the other shit. Saw my track wheel. Push 900. Will eventually kill you. Eventually. Thank you for destroying all those boxes. Fire. Yep. Fucking tight, don't get 100. 430 I think went like this, yeah? Or D5 line. Got a lot of HP. It's still gonna be tricky. At least our Type 5 came back to the game. So their E100's now one shot. The 430U is still a 2-shot. Actually, I should take this opportunity to get this kill if I can. Oh, that stupid fucking post. Oh, we still hit it? Don't want to get committed on this half. Because I can't kill that 430U easily. I'm gonna bait the 4. No. Why I'm doing that. Not taking the shot. 277 takes 3 times for me to kill him. he's just been. It's gonna end the same way. The fire ticks.
Erwischt.
Continuing to commit. I assume the 100's on this road with. Whatever.
Bewegungsunfähig. Wirkungstreffer. Weiter geht's.
Be coming behind us. Miss me and hit the 277. Didn't.
Getroffen. Sie kann jeden Moment
Just the
reißen.
pen.
Wir sind erledigt. Raus hier.
Hello, Jackboy and Jowney. Fucker. Everyone. Vanilla. You were not prepared for mustache trim. Oh yes. Is it like when you come in at first glance you don't? I feel like at first glance you probably won't notice. You know, like if you're just looking at the little stream, like the mini preview thing, because it's a small picture. But then once you make it full screen, you go, wait, there's something there, some sort of blonde goodness that I've always seen before. Yeah, we sent a lot of tanks to the hill to pretty much not win the hill. We sent 0 tanks to the 1-2. We sent an E4 to G5 or whatever, but we had only me and the 183 on 8 line. They had 5 or 6. It was the Type 5, E100, 705, 277, 430 initially, and he left, but he was just poking, I think, to the spot, and maybe get a cheap shot on something going hill. And FVs. Thought I looked different. Type minor Mitch. Do I do tank requests? Sure. Within reason. Hey, Excalibur. And Shirk as well. Oh no, you noticed it immediately. I do tank requests in within reason. Like, there's tanks like, I mean, I'm not gonna do a Leopard and stuff, but most of the tanks that I have, I will play. I guess I'll just let you know. Devil! Hang on, let me figure out where am I going.
Los geht's.
Should I play the heavy shit? No, I'm gonna still go this way. I can still do these stuff here. Stevel! 6-month anniversary. Oh my god, so your 6-month anniversary will be the Mustachio Bashio, Stevel. Everyone will remember this day. 6 months. Alright, we've got to do the 1-2. Or we can do the 1-2-3. We can do the jab cross, right? We can do that for you for your 6 month. 6 months, man. Thank you, Stevel. I'm just seeing if I have a snap. I didn't think I would. Alright. Go 1. You know what? I won't even do a jab cross. I'll just cringe and just go left, right. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Hope you've been having a good night. Yeah, the reason why I have to say requests within reason is because we have people like Crabhammer always here. So that's why I say, like, I do tank requests, I just don't, you know, I won't necessarily say yes, but I won't be a dick about it and, like, ignore you. I'll just say, like, oh, no, I don't have that tank, or no, I don't feel like playing that tank. But I'll play bad tanks and stuff, just not AMX 30s and shit. 48 Patton? Sure, I can play Patton. I don't mind it. Tier 7 and 8 Wheezy Lights. Special playstyle? No. They play they're typical light. In all seriousness, most of the Chinese lights, starting in particular Tier 7. Tier 7 and above pretty much all play identically. They're very similar. Now, there are caveats and slight differences, like the Tier 10's turret is, like, everything has paper armor, except the Tier 10 has a turret that can give you some bounces sometimes. Right? But they all, from Tier 7, 8, 9, have very similar camo values, very similar chassis, very similar profiles. And their DPMs and stuff are relatively, not similar to each other, but similar to comparable tiers of other lights. They tend to be a little bit on the underpowered side, in my opinion. If memory serves, the Tier 7 Wheezy 131 is still really good. I don't remember, though. So we're not, like, doing the thing where we poke out sideways, or where we, side scrape. We need to get our damage in now, because they're getting poked on. I just got here. Let's just get your shot out. We mega high roll, we kill him. We already high rolled him, just not by much. We don't have much here. So if there's anything else coming, this all goes real bad. And I cannot count how many tanks have been. That was a mistake. It's like I can pressure up, it's just... That's the 430 or something in the middle. That's an Arta. Nothing shooting at us from that corner. Lightning Cat and Wolf #1 is here too. Hi guys. Didn't get to the corner. Should we try to go all the way up and over? I'm gonna get Artie to fuck if we don't. I'm gonna get Artie in. Not bad timing. Need someone else to shoot him now. And now we go so goddamn slow. Oh, well, now we're just perfect. The damage engine is a real problem. Right. So the Wheezy's still in the base, the AMX is clipping. Digit got destroyed too. PC's gonna reload now. Or the AMX is. Jesus Christ. Artie's reload all the time too. No commander as well. Artie just hates me, man. It's fun though. It's great. Why we love it. Beautiful. Hang on, let's not go too fast in one place. Yeah, let's turn in place on the pavement. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. 9. Can we see 10 kilometers an hour? Going once, going twice. Look at it. We're starting to crest the hill. Here it comes. 10 kilometers an hour. We did it. Woo! 11. Oh my god. We can't Icarus this shit, guys. Can't Icarus it. We don't want to fucking fly too close to the goddamn sun. Made the mistake of camping against the Artie and stuff on the best designed map ever. In the most beautiful country of builds. We actually hit, it's just we hit the fucking space. I hate going one line on this map. I hate going anywhere on this map. I hate playing this map in any tank. On any side. Because it's all the same. An eventual funnel to death. Pretty much it. That's all the map is. Eventually you will funnel and you will die. That's it. Welcome to Minsk. Where nothing has strategic importance. Nothing matters. And pushing generally results in you. That they're just sitting. Alright, let's die. And you're coming over here at such fucking high goddamn speeds. Can't afford to just, you know, sit still now. And both already got out, but maybe they didn't. Yeah, they both got out. I'm fucking capping. Fuck them. The Artie's aiming at that goddamn corner. I'm just not rewarding people for completely running away, not defending the cab, not doing anything. Like, fuck them. I have 55 HP. It took me 4 minutes to drive here. Come to me. Like, maybe I get one more shot of damage, maybe I don't. They want to fucking retreat all the way back to here. Here he comes! Problem is the arties are sitting right here. Come on, little goat. Little goat. Just kept backing. It's the M60. I ain't doing shit. They can fucking come to me. I'm not poking out on that corner and giving artillery 55 more damage. Oh, hello. You can have it. I didn't even move! I tried to help! Hey, Ripper. Come to me with that 30 session. Yes. Tonight's stream may be very clippable. Alright, there were tank requests. I think someone set the pattern. What all was it that people wanted to see? Mr. Lefty, hello. So 100 tier 60, do you prefer the 122 or the 100mm? Trying to remember which guns it was. If memory serves, the Su-100 has weird stats on some of those guns. Like, I don't remember which one is a derp on it, and one has a significantly higher DPM. Yeah, so this is the Su-122-44 one. It's the IS-2 version. I don't remember what the DPM is like on the tier 6 Su-100. I don't remember. On the Su-152, you do absolutely. It's really, really, really good. As long as you can pen. It just hasn't. It has really ridiculously high DPM. But at this tier, I don't know. I think you can use either. But most likely, the thing is, this is far more inaccurate than this. I'm pretty sure this has higher DPM. But, oh wow, it's actually not that much more inaccurate. Yeah, you probably want this. Go with this. Done. We're just going up to see what it was. Said hi to Jack. You want a duck, Ben? Mouse. Okay. So I see mouse pat for. I typically just play tier 10s, but I don't mind playing tier 8s and 9s if it's tank I have. I just don't have them all. 1357? I can play that too. Play T67? Absolutely not. No, that's cancerous. Like, if I play like really low tiers, I usually do it on a sheriff. So it was Patton and I've already forgotten. I think Mouse. K91. I can play K91. I may have moved the crew out of it. If the crew is still trained for the K91, I'll play it. Sheridan 3 Mark X. Play IS-3A. Alright. Just keep tier 10 Swedish heavy. Okay. I've got like 5 tanks to play. Here's the thing, I'm going to forget some of them. Keep suggesting. You will not be like doing the wrong things to keep suggesting, but like I will play the Kronwagen. I'll play the Patton. I'll play the Mouse. I'll play the play 1357 at some point. I'll play. Already forgetting them. K91. I'll play them all. Just thing is, this game may go 15 minutes. Next game may go. I'll forget. So yeah, sure. CDC. Like I don't mind. I mean, I do mind playing low tiers. It's just I have to be in a specific mood to do it. And I don't have all of the low tiers. I have a bunch of them just sitting there collecting rust. But... oh, fuck, man. Look at this game. Okay, here's what we're going to do. They have a T100. I'm going to try to counter-scout. I'm just really slow. I'm going to counter-scout and then I'm going to go here because I'm not fucking chilling in the middle. Just really slow. And the T100 can absolutely get in there before I get there. Pretty sure. I need to get past this tree. I don't want it. Now I really don't know because I may be permalit by the 200. He's lit, so if there's something over there. Could have been the stove that lit him, but it could also have been the 200. So I shouldn't be. Comes all the arties. They wanted a shot on that. It's just going back on the road. I can't do anything about it. If he plays like that, it's going to fuck our whole. You can see the issues though when I'm on proc and I'm not in 100 and Sheridan playing with Derp, and God bless him, he's probably having fun doing the best he can, but he's in a shit tank for the job. The T100's playing conservative and didn't play super aggressive. The problem is, like, now that I've left that, the T100 can move. Pretty sure we connected with the mouse, but I don't think we necessarily can. What do you... Oh, I thought he was going to do Jilla. So I can't go up to there. That misses. I should switch to HE and just start playing. See explosion, but so far away it's hard to tell. Yeah, I saw an explosion. That was definitely. Thing is, 200 could have also left, but I doubt he did. That was explosion. Got a lot of shells. That probably just went high. And that probably just went high. Oh my god, there's a Type 5 on the goddamn hill. Wouldn't be surprised if T100 went up high. Just checking it. I won't be lit here, but... out of the AG. It's alter 10s with fucking 3 tier 10 already and no ability to scout. A T100 can single-handedly win it for them, but been very defensive. I don't know where he is now. I have really no idea. He could have left, he could be up here, he could be anywhere. I haven't checked and got myself lit here to test because 3 already is really bad. I see the bad shot in the bolt, so it's here before. I think you've been in. Yeah, we need someone on the 6 line to shoot it. Or 3, or I guess I will go. Earlier we had people there, I thought. At least a couple of people there. Daki's 3 marking CDC tomorrow. Okay. Trying to give a wide berth with this. Wasn't quite there yet. Pretty sure Foch hit him. Or it's him over there. It could be him over there at E1.
The gunner is wounded. He'll have a hard time hitting anything. Track hit. The commander is hit.
But I have to be careful. I don't know if he's on our side of the... What? That's something right here? Or is it the guy's on our... He's on the bull side of the road then. Was it really him poking up? I was very surprised he could do that dark. That's dead. We'll help on this push in a second. Feels bad, man. It could have been this that was spotting me before, but I wasn't certain. Especially with the 430U not being lit. Thing is, the Conqueror can just farm us, but like I can get FE pendant shit too. Balls a million arties. Wanted to wait as long as I could. I wanted to do this. Still not fucking perfect to do. I don't know if anything else is there, and I get farmed by the Conqueror the whole time unless someone can kill it. But the fact that he's low enough, and the fact I'm already, I should just go. So I'm sure there's at least one FV that was here that killed the E4, but they could have been on 2 line too. See, it's just the Super Conqueror shooting me, and I'm still gonna take 800.
They're knocked out.
Artie's fun mechanics. Don't you agree? And here's the thing. Despite the fact that we're dominating, this isn't anywhere close to a fucking guaranteed win. We have 4 triangles and 2 arties sitting in the fucking corner. The FE's got out, too. And I don't have the HP to even really go for that as much as I want to. And I have to come in like this, and this is also bad. I'm just too slow and fat. Way too slow and fat. Well, I'm slow and fat to go anywhere. It's just... Larweezy has HP, or 57 has some HP, but all this HP can disappear really quickly. Depending how their team plays it, they have an abundance of things. Yes, they're giant and big, but like the Sturv can just sit passive in a bush and spot me, and that was probably him. Like, he doesn't even have to shoot. Actually, the fact that Foch just made it this far, they were put up more. What the fuck? I did 1,722 damage. That's not that bad. Could have been worse, I guess. Right? They left the entire A line as not being spotted. They all were over here.
Enemy armor is hit. Got him.
He's not. Yet he will.
We're done for. Everyone get
Give
out.
me spotting, or give me death! E4 any good in the current meta? Not really. It's okay. The E4's got... The way I describe the E4 is it has the... One of the best APCR shells in the game. It has 300 and... Blah, blah, blah. It has the 375 or 76, whatever it is, APCR Pen 750 Alpha gun. It's one of the best shells in the game, if not the best shell in the game. It's not the most accurate, doesn't have the highest DPM, it's not the best chassis, but it's got basically the best shell individually. But so people like it for that, but it's definitely not top meta right now because Sturv has a pretty damn good shell too, and a lot of other things. Kronwagen, okay. Butter bacon eggs, good evening. I'll try to get to all of the tank requests as best I can. New reward tank gonna be good, Flex Seal? Hey, it seems like it'll be decent. I'm going purely off of what people have said. People have said that it's going to be good. I have not looked at anything other than someone linked earlier the armor profile. I didn't even look at it, but apparently it's good armor profile, and it has 440 alpha. I think, right? It was 440, or is it 550 or something? It's like a weird alpha. E57 to Artie. Mr. Jenkins, I shaved some. I did not shave all. It's 440. Okay, thank you, Bodis. All I remember is that it's like a Super Conqueror, right? But higher alpha and like better armor. Is it better armor? But is it slower? I look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. I just know people have been bitching about chieftains for the longest time, and they said this one was gonna be good. And usually when people say a reward tank is gonna be good, that's rarely ever uttered. Every other reward tank was gonna be bad. Except for the 907. Every single other reward tank for a campaign or anything was always like, yeah, it's gonna suck. But we'll have it and other people want it. That was it. That was the only thing that was said ever. That was the only thing ever uttered. They're stupid. Bye. I will prefer not to be. Oh, I didn't say reload. I was letting that guy echelon off me, but once I'm lit and I don't get the shot of damage, oh, so I didn't hold it down. I'm not going to stay with two already just waiting for them to shoot at me. I was even considering going field, but Kronwagen is actually decent out there. But this is just a weird, like, if I'm not in the city, we will lose it really badly, I feel. And with two arties, I can be really equalized rather quickly on the field. I was considering going Red Room, too. If I can catch one of these things out, get damage on it. 5 fire. Softballs. I was greedy to go for the last one, the 75. I could have taken damage. Alright, well, we got 419 out on the Oho, and we took half that in damage. Not the best trade, but I am in a Kronwagen. I see our Karn as well. So I am making some moves. They're gonna turn and try to counter push him. Oh, the ice reaction backed off during that time. Good. That's probably more important to shoot, right?
Verkar vid målet.
Now that's more.
Den
Kill it.
gick igenom pansaret. Målet nedkämpat.
Waiting all of this time. Oh god, I don't have a big
Kan
repair
inte
kit.
röra oss.
That was a little stutter step. E5's just been like, I sit in the back! I don't show myself, I don't shoot them! I wait in the 3-5-7 meta. Can't believe they didn't actually really commit on the Karn. They were turning for it. Maybe killing the 75 helped a lot more than I thought it would. He already was hitting it. Someone else had hit it too, I thought. Here. Or Bilkins shot fucking dirt. I predicted that hatch too. Didn't predict that one as well. Good lord, Kronwagen. Why is Kronwagen so fucking dog shit? Stupid shells. You're so terrible. "20 seconds. 20 seconds. Oh, he poked out. It's just that it lit me and I was like thinking of making a move, and now I die in 2 shots. Dude, you're not looking at him! You were staring at him before! He's like, well, okay, then if you're gonna go, then I guess I stare at him, but he's gonna shoot you, and now I can't shoot him. Oh, he's just looking to shoot me.
Fienden träffad.
Come on, Slim Jim.
Den gick igenom pansaret.
Sometimes you just take the hit and you shoot him. Could have killed me, but
Den gick igenom pansaret.
he'll be trying to bait me into the FE, and you may succeed. Why didn't you shoot? Also, I rolled 495. That ain't nothing to fucking snicker at. 495 is what I would call a pretty damn good roll. 500 bits, Mr. Jenkins. Damn. Thank you, man. Oh god, I'm still so fucking goddamn dead. I knew it was gonna happen too.
Utslagna. Lämna vagnen.
I was like, the Sturv is just still sitting there waiting all this time. Hope it doesn't throw. Like, we shouldn't lose this, but fuck me, maybe we will. Thank you for the 500 bits, man. Alright, I'll look at this this tanks model now. Is it... okay, let's look at the stats. I'm gonna compare you to... What is the closest thing to compare this tank to? Has 2200 health. That's low. So that's basically an E5. And E5 has 2250. Yeah. Right? E5 has 2250. Double checking. Is it 2200 or 2200? It's 2200, okay. It's 2250. And conks have 2400. So it has 200 less than a conch. Ah, you motherfuckers, Wargaming. Why does it have an APCR standard penetration of 270? Oh my god, too. Oh, wait, what? 140 hash pen. What? 1067 shell velocity. These have to be placeholder values. The shell velocity is legit the exact same on the standard APCR and the gold APCR. It's just a pen difference. That can't be correct. They almost never make shells like that, but they do. But IS-3A, okay. Working my way through the list. All right, IS-3A, where are you, baby? Let's get down and dirty. Oh yeah, we put a wet ammo rack on it because I was like, I don't know what the fuck to put on it. I think it was also because I didn't have safe stowage because the crew's all fucking weird. So I was just like, I'm just gonna play it a few times anyway, right? So I was just like, okay, I'll just put wet ammo rack on it so I don't have to retrain a crew member to have safe stowage, because like not having safe stowage in an IS-3 type tank is really fucking stupid. You really need it in that because it detonates too easily. Its ammo rack's too weak. So I just put that as a stopgap. Don't put that on it. Put a fucking GLD or optics. GLD more likely. Everything about the Crown, nobody you watch other than Jerv plays it. Really? I imagine some people would have played it. I haven't played the IS-3A in a while, have I? Chat. Going out there. Going out here. On H5. He's gonna die. He just wants us to a scout. Oh, here we have one of the soccer camos. Also got like a really shiny fucking back of my head. This turret, it feels like. Well, he did light a CGC, which, grand scheme of things, if we do kill that... Oh my god, their GW Tiger killed him. So include this, huh? Oh, sucks. He really poked up and stayed there. Not gonna let them see. Especially against 3 RD. And their CGC did not die. Reason why I'm coming closer is to make it harder on their gun depression, but also I run the risk of them just splashing for no fucking reason. Okay, 8 seconds for the shell again. Kill it. He's running! I should go for it. God damn it, I'm gonna get already all hell. Already didn't shoot me. And I already missed. His friend. Hey. Our batch had already just had another chance. I fucked that up, I fucked that up bad. Didn't see anything. Can't tell if we're like losing in the town. I think we are. Question is like, should we be pushing or? Really wish that CGC died at the start. We should at least like take part of this ground, but it's hard for us to push. Our TDs are leaving the base. Thank God, at least the Scorpion. Oh my God, there's more. Wait, did you get trucked twice? Good, Commander. Last arty shell for 15 more seconds. Jesus Christ. Can't pen that either. Oh! Well, alright. Then let's start the cycle again. Let's go back to the first arty. Maybe you could just do like 20 damage to me, but kill my driver. Or, sorry, kill my gunner. So that I can just go to garage. With no crew. Again, I mean, I know I said earlier that arty brings joy to everyone. I still believe that. Because right now, if I had one emotion, one word to describe how I'm feeling right now. The feelings inside. What they are. How do I express my emotions? You know, like I'm a big burly guy with a mustache, right? Like, you know, it's hard for me to express myself. I would say joy, or joyful is how I feel. I'd say joyful. I'm appreciative of them. Like, look at this little green circle that I have as a result of them. Look at this 14 kilometers an hour. Excuse me, I'm going. Look, I don't even have to use this for the stun. Oh, he lit me? Oh, well, we died then. Fine. Oh, that lit me. I think I'm fine. Joy. Joy to all the little boys and little girls out there. I feel just warm, happy nuts. Ha! For mine, I'm blah blah. Hi. El Cid, hello. Oh, I don't even get the spotting on. Did this bug out? My shells bug out. Chat, my reload no longer functions correctly. Oh fuck, I used the repair kit to show that nothing was broken. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I used the repair kit to show nothing's broken, but there was one track that was orange, so I just repaired it. That was fun. Very fun. See my happy smith. Wow. Hi, comment. Favorite whiskey? For Scotch, I like Johnny Walker. For whiskey, bourbon... I haven't drank bourbon in a while. No, I lie. I have had it, but I don't know what type of bourbon it was. House bourbon. Maker's Mark was always good. Always liked Maker's Mark. Always liked Woodford Reserve as well, but I don't really drink Wood. Always liked Maker's Mark. Like whenever I was feeling like super springy, was gonna celebrate things like a Mustachio Bashio, I would like go big and go Maker's Mark. My solid always choice that I still actually like, but I have not had in quite some time, that I swear is one of the best bangs for your buck. Early times. Early times. Man, that was the best. Me and my friend always had that. My friend and I always had that. He was from Kentucky. He was from Louisville. And that was like the main bourbon at like one of the main sponsors at Kentucky. It's like, what is it, like 30 bucks a handle probably? 25 bucks a handle? I think it was like 25 bucks a handle. It's like a reasonably priced. Think of it as like, as far as bourbons, if you're not familiar with just the brand, it'd be like it's like the same price as like Bacardi generally, like for Bacardi rum. Like it's in that price range. Viking subbing just to stop adverts watching VODs. Viking, is it really that rough? Thank you for the sub, resub for 2 months. Dude, here's your brofist. Is it really that bad? I've not really K91. Oh, yeah, K91. I'm gonna have to check if there's a crew for it. I don't think that there is. I'll put them in something else. I did. Put them in the ISM. I can put something in here, though. I can find something to put in this. Hang on. Let me think for a second. Let me just find something that's, like, not terrible. Well, I guess you. Hang on. It's maybe too much of a bitch. Because I'd rather have BIA and stuff. I may not do it. The fuck are you? Oh, you're 277. Oh, it got more weird because, oh yeah, it's the IS-3A thing. Fuck are you guys, 268s? Okay. Wait, what? The fuck? What are you guys doing here? Why do I have two of you? Dude, I have a bunch of Russian crews. I can't keep track of them all.